everybody.
It's late.
I got nothing better to do.
Yeah. I got better things to do. I'm snuggling a baby.
This is when, Willow likes to be awake. So that is, what we're doing is hanging out with baby Willow.
She also likes to be awake at around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so she gets me up early. It's nice. Not really. But I'm trying to enjoy every moment of it. So that's good. That's good.
Yep, she's awake right now. I don't know if you can see her because she's looking at me. Want to look at the people? Let's turn your little head. There you go. Yeah, now you can see the people. Hey!
Hey, Wiley!
Hey!
Good evening, Bonnie.
Wiley's probably like, where the heck is Jen?
I stole her.
Hey, B Disney. And
how do I make this bigger?
you have to go into your computer settings. I don't know how to do it on here because it's like yours is like a Google thingy.
I don't know either.
Actually, where's my phone at?
I don't know.
I can look at the comments on my phone.
I was gonna say, what'd you do with your phone? Oh shit.
And then you'll get credit for me watching it too.
Where did it go? Where'd my chat thing go?
Click on your internet thing at the bottom. There's probably a second screen. Click on your internet thing at the bottom.
There it is.
I was like,
All right,
I don't know,
brought it
where
back.
did it go? Okay.
I keep losing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wiley.
Hey, look, Mommy's
Fred
on
can't
TV.
say hi yet.
Mommy's on TV, Fred. Hey, Kathy and Bonnie and Laura and Gail and Nancy and Janet. Rose, hey. I see Willow Fred. Yeah, isn't she so cute?
She's over here.
Hey, Annette, she said, hey, happy crazy chicks. Hey, Clara.
What are you
She's
staring
my
at?
little snuggle buddy. Congrats on the beautiful baby.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, Judy, how are you today? Tonight. She is very beautiful. I love her.
She is just a perfect baby. I
Amber-
tell you
Amber put out a video earlier. She made a song about, it was very touching about watching your babies grow up.
what.
And it made me cry a little bit. And she had pictures of one of her boys, and I could have swore it was Willow.
Yeah, all of them look like me at some point, usually when they're babies, but then they stop looking like me and start looking like their fathers.
Yeah. Loved the video of your children.
Aw, thank you.
How were the storms?
Not bad,
Yeah, we've gotten quite a bit of rain.
but not nearly as bad as what was called for.
Yeah,
We're like right on the outskirts of
yeah.
the.
We are getting rain, but being on the mountainside, when it comes down heavy and fast like that, it mostly just runs off. So we did some dirt work this last week, and it's eroding some of our work that we've done, but other than that, it's not bad. Oh, and we had a lightning struck a tree in the front yard, and that scared the crap out of us.
Yeah, Jen was out there digging a trench to deter the water from the camp area, and yeah, the lightning decided to strike a tree like 20 feet away.
Yeah, it was scary.
Lit up the whole sky.
I literally almost died.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna get struck by lightning.
She looks just like you, Amber.
Aw, thank you. I'm hoping that I finally get one that, stays looking like me as she grows up.
Annette said that was a sweet video.
Aw, yes.
Janet said, she is so precious. I'll babysit and let you sleep. My grandbaby loves sleeping at Mama's house.
Aw.
Love the video of your children. I saw the video of your kids. It was so sweet. It was very touching. Janet, Jen steals her and then brings her to me and Emily all the time. That's because you guys want some of her loves too, right?
Well, Wiley, next time she's crying in the middle of the night, I'll just go drop her off with you and see if she goes to sleep as quick as she did this morning.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you only held her like twice, so shush. And Emily loves holding her. And whenever Emily's done, she can bring her back to Amber.
Right, she knows where to find me.
Yeah. She is so precious. Loved the videos. I saw the video with your kids. It was so sweet. Very touching. Hi, girls. I saw the video of your kids. They are beautiful.
Aw, thank you.
Been watching on my TV, so I don't always get to comment, but I always hit the like button. Well, thanks, Laura.
All right, thank you very much.
I'm looking at comments on my phone because it's over there and I can't see. I thought the video and the song were very precious.
Yep.
I don't know what Michael's trying to do on his internet, but I keep getting security notifications.
Michael.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you looking up? Probably best to not know.
Wiley, by the way, did you tell Michael that dinner's done? What do you think about this new song I did? Oh, someone sent me an email. So I'll have to look at that later.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yep, I had, fun making that song earlier.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. We already ate.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Gotta keep the Michael fed.
Right. It's not an easy task.
No, he eats a lot.
Yeah.
He really eats a lot.
Yeah.
For him being tall and skinny, I don't know where he puts it, but he can put away the food.
Yes, he can. He's always been really skinny, too. We can be sisters. I have a daughter with blonde hair. My grandbabies are blonde, and I wanted a redhead baby, darn it. I didn't get one. I have 9 grandbabies.
Yeah, I have a natural reddish color to my hair, like a strawberry blonde. But she kind of looks like her hair is a reddish tint slightly when she's in the sun. So I wonder if she's gonna get kind of that color or not.
It's in his legs, she said. Michael chops
Oh,
down.
thanks, Daddy.
Michael chops down trees and cuts firewood with an axe because he likes the exercise. So I don't know where he gets that from.
Yeah, that kid's energy is something.
No, I'm definitely not getting baby fever, but I am enjoying this baby that is not mine.
Right, because she gets to come over here and just snuggle and then leave when the baby, doesn't want.
Although I did change a diaper right before we started the live, and that was gross.
Yeah.
She literally poops every time I hold her.
Yeah, and so Jen was halfway through changing her diaper, and she decided to start pooping.
Some more. And then she peed, and I was like, oh, this is great. This is great.
Kid'll never be blocked up as long as Auntie's around.
Yeah, but then she, now she's all cleaned out and she can rest in peace.
Right, she'll sleep so good for the rest of the night now.
Yeah. How close are y'all from the storms? Wiley, how far away did you say that tornado hit? It was like a ways from here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Dad was saying something about Lake City or Lake...
Yeah, something like that.
Something. That there was a tornado that tore up some places.
And it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And Wiley was like, that's why I want a dump trailer, so I can go help clean up and stuff. But
he just wants another reason to be able to, run away from us when we have
I know.
a list for him.
Wiley said they're on the other side of the state.
Oh, yeah.
He was listening to something about it earlier, but I didn't see the map, so I didn't see where it was. And we're still pretty, new to Arkansas, so I don't know towns very far away.
Yeah, I definitely have no idea where anything is located anywhere.
Yeah, she knows how to get to the post office and the gas station and the grocery
I can
store.
go to, Boonville, and I think I have, memorized enough how to go to Fort Smith and, to the grocery store there.
Or the hospital.
Or the hospital, and that's just about it.
Yeah, that's about all I know is where the hospital and the grocery store are in Fort Smith, too.
Dang it, you figured it out. Yes, Wiley, I have.
Yeah.
I know your plan. I know what you're doing. Yeah, we're all perfectly safe here.
Just a lot of rain, and
it hasn't even really.
We don't have a rain gauge, so I can't tell you how much rain we got.
To me, I don't really feel like it's a whole bunch, because we lived in Oregon, and it rained a lot there. It has not rained.
It rained every day there.
Yeah, it's
Oregon's
the only place.
So depressing.
It's the only place I've ever lived that it rained on my birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, we are safe, but pray for all the people who've been affected by the storms.
Yes. Yeah, there's some people that are definitely not as lucky.
Janet said, I sold my house in the city to build a tiny house in the country in my son's yard. My 3-year-old said, Mama, I can't stay every day with you. They are such precious babies. Or I can stay every day with you.
Right? Well, the 3-year-old definitely knows the best place to stay then.
Yeah. You must have lots of love-ins and cartoons and snacks.
Yes, definitely. Oh, yes, and please hit the like button for Fred.
Oh, right.
She likes the like button.
She's so cute.
Right? She likes the thumbs ups.
Yeah. I truly enjoyed the video of all the children earlier. It made me miss mine. They are all in their 40s and 50s. It made me want to cry.
Aw.
I cried. I did.
Yeah. By the time I was done writing it definitely was jerking at the heartstrings there.
Yeah. Hey, Greg. He said, "Hey, what are y'all doing live on Thursday night?"
Bored.
I don't know. We just felt like it. Amber's had a not so nice couple of days, and I was like, you know what? Let's do a live stream. That'll make you feel better. Let's talk to some people that are positive. So if y'all have any positive stories to share or any funny jokes, drop them in the comments. Something positive that happened to you this week. We aren't going to talk about her problems. We're just going to,
Hey, just like everybody, I got problems.
Yeah. Hey, Mary Alice, how are you? That's a new name.
Right?
Oh, yeah. So, anyway.
Now that she's asleep.
I always forget to turn it on all messages. I probably missed some. The attitude of gratitude. Amen. Yep. We were actually talking about that earlier. Yeah.
Yep.
About, how...
Oh, I love the quilt, Sheila.
Oh, and Lily told me to tell you that next time I see you on a live stream, to tell you that she loves the nightgown.
Oh, yes. She was telling me all about it, too.
Mm-hmm.
On how awesome it is and comfortable and perfect and...
Yep. She loves the nightgown.
About 1,000,000 times over.
And she's been wearing the shoes a lot, and I keep telling her that you need to save those for when you go to church. And she's like, but look at me, and she dresses up and puts her fancy shoes on and feels so fancy. So they have too many snacks. Don't tell your don't tell your parents. My son and mom is not funny when they keeps us up. Sharon's going to Florida tomorrow. What are you going to be doing in Florida? Wiley said positive. I woke up on the right side of the dirt today. Yeah, that's a positive. Yeah.
Yeah.
My positive is while it's raining, at least it's not cold.
Yeah. It's been nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's, it was probably in the mid 60s today, so it wasn't hot, but we weren't cold. I'm over being cold.
Nope,
so there's
didn't really even have to run the heater or anything.
Yeah. Judy said, "Who sings in your music videos?"
What? That is AI.
Yeah. We use a music generator, like an artificial intelligence music generator.
Yeah, so we have a AI program that helps us write the songs. That song, though, the song that I put out today was actually, I wrote a good majority of it, just with a little bit of help from Chat GPT.
Yeah.
But then the other AI program actually generates and sings the songs, because, well, y'all wouldn't like the songs very much if I sang them.
Yeah. I could probably do an okay job, but we're not musical either, so we wouldn't be able to make the tune and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm what is that tone? I think I might be tone deaf.
Yeah. Dad said I woke up every day of the week. Well, that's a good positive. Yeah.
Right, that's good, Dad. We're happy that you wake up every day.
Are any of the goats in milk or pregnant? We are very positive that several of them are pregnant. None of them are in milk right now, but we did notice that a couple of them have udders that look like they're filling up and their backsides are getting swollen. So hopefully we'll have baby goats soon, which also means that we need to build another milking stand.
That'll be fun.
Sharon says she's going to visit her sister. Well, I hope you enjoy your trip with your sister.
Right?
That'll be awesome. I found out I have another great grandbaby this week, and that was very positive to me.
Oh, that is awesome. Congratulations.
Yay. I planted flowers today and dug up a snake. Ooh.
Well, hopefully it wasn't a poisonous one.
I'm waiting until we get the front side of our garden fence done, and then I'm going to plant, I've dug up a bunch of my flowers from Oklahoma, and I'm going to plant them across the front of the garden. I got the rut fixed in my driveway today, so I can get out now. It might not be much, but it sure made me happy.
Hey, things like that definitely make you happy.
Amber, your short video of the kids was good. Do you have 2 girls and 2 boys?
I have 3 boys and 2 girls.
That baby girl is so cute. I know, and she's so snuggly too. Y'all are funny. That's how we are. There's nothing like laughter. And your dad, he must be a hoot. Yes, yes, he is.
He definitely thinks he is. He thinks he's more funny than he actually is.
But that's definitely where we got our sense of humor. And I've got to say, our kids probably think the same thing about us. They're like, they think they're a lot funnier than they actually are.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're pretty funny, though.
Yep, me too. Me too.
Susan said, hey, ladies, love you. Hugs and kisses to beautiful Willow. Okay. I kissed her for you.
Yeah, my daughter actually does. I've noticed that is that Amy Lynn, my daughter, and Lily do look a lot alike. You can definitely see the resemblance between those two. Cousins for sure.
Let's see.
What new Disney movie are you talking about that bombed? I'm sure a lot of them have.
The Snow White one.
Oh.
I'm sure is what he's talking about. I saw something today where they're gonna cast Meryl Streep as the lion in the Narnia books or whatever.
Huh.
The lion's always been a male, like a deep male voice, and they're gonna cast Meryl Streep.
Aslo or
something like that.
Something like that.
That one's gonna bomb too.
Oh yeah.
You can't make the same movie with different characters and it be as good as the original.
Don't go talking about him like you ain't here. Hey. Don't let him know that he's here. It's best to keep my dad,
Yeah, just
If we don't acknowledge him, then it's okay.
Oh, that's funny. That's it. I'm positive the new Disney movie bombed. Yeah. Hey, quit talking about him like he ain't here. Hey, we're not saying anything we wouldn't say to Dad's face. Jen said it was a garden snake. Oh, that's not that bad. We have been here 5 years. It was a mess outside, well, and inside. Last year, we finally made it to cleaning the old beds we found under the trash. Oh my goodness. You'll be so happy that you did, though.
Yeah.
And then planted flowers, and you're going to be like, oh, it looks so much better than it did last year.
It's going to be so pretty.
My brother got hit by lightning 2 different times in one summer. He refused to go out when it was raining for a couple of years.
Yeah, I probably still wouldn't go outside. If it was raining or any sign of lightning, I'd be like, no, sorry, I'm good.
I know I've heard of... Oh, thanks, Mama.
Aww.
I know I've heard of people surviving lightning before, but whew,
I couldn't imagine.
That one was like... Are lightning bolts all big and huge, or are there different sized lightning bolts?
Right?
I don't know.
Because that one seems like it would have really hurt.
I feel like I would have exploded like that tree branch. And then y'all would have had to clean me up all over everything.
Right? Or we'd have like instant fried Jennifer.
Yeah.
Have like a Jennifer kebab because you were holding the stick to the...
Yeah, the shovel was a fiberglass handle, so I felt okay with that. They just can't leave the movies alone. I know. Come up with something new already,
Right?
That's why Hollywood's tanking, is because they keep just trying to, like, remake old stuff that we've seen before. Wiley, I don't get you could get much done without the canoe, or without that canoe. Well, there's no standing water here, so canoe wouldn't get us very far.
Yeah.
We'd have to hold it over our head and use it like an umbrella.
Yeah, that wouldn't work very well.
Hey, Liam, how are you? Love the video of your other children. Can't wait to meet them.
Right? I can't wait till they're here.
Yeah. Wiley said, I had a buddy delivering feed and his truck got hit by lightning while he was touching it. Blew his heel apart and 3 toes off his foot.
Oh my God.
Holy cow.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, it does. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I don't want to be struck by lightning.
No, me neither. Willow is so sweet. Yes, she is. I'm enjoying my snuggle time with her. Soon she's gonna be wanting to get away.
Yep, you gotta enjoy this time while we can. She can't really get away at all at this point, so.
Strong storms and wind tomorrow. Well, fortunate for you, here we're supposed to have more rain, almost 100% all day long chance of rain. But it's also gonna be, it doesn't look like it's gonna be windy, which is awesome.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. We could always, start something on fire tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I don't know. After all this rain, I don't know if we'd get anything to catch fire.
Right?
We'd have to take some of our dry firewood that's inside and take it outside and start something. You get it hot enough and you can burn wet stuff.
Oh, yeah. You can burn anything if it's hot enough.
Yeah. Mama Vet said, why can't I be a member?
Well, because I haven't set up memberships yet.
Yeah. So tired of wind, rain, and storms. I'm just happy it's not cold anymore. Although we do have some more cold weather coming. This weekend it's supposed to get cold. Yeah. Mama Vet, Wiley is blue because he's a moderator. So if we have any trolls that come in and start causing problems, Wiley can kick them out.
Right?
I think Mama Vet wants a wrench. Yeah. I can't do it on here because I'm not on Amber's channel.
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Jen always does everything for me.
Yeah.
When it comes to the whole YouTube and live stream thing, she does.
I'm not a very good teacher sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, hey, here, let me have it.
Yeah, she
Let me do
just
it.
does it, not me.
Yeah. And I'm busy snuggling a baby. Wiley, how's the goats? The goats are doing good.
Right? Wiley is super happy to have his goats finally. I mean, he was super excited about it.
He goes out there and checks on them a couple times a day.
You should have seen the excitement, though. It was amazing.
The time-lapse video did not do it justice.
He was so excited.
We think we're gonna be expecting babies in the near future. Wiley rolling his eyes. Don't act like you don't like them, Wiley.
We know you were excited.
Yeah, Wiley's the bodyguard. Wiley and Greg are the bodyguards keeping us all safe.
Right?
Yeah, so. What do y'all want to talk about?
Right? All I want to talk about is my cute little baby.
Yeah. She's feeling better now that she pooped all over me.
Yeah, as long as
Misplaced Country Girl said gardens. LOL.
Right, well that's coming along.
Yes. So we'll be.
Jen and Wiley and them got that fence up around most of it.
Yes. And then when we went to Oklahoma the other day, Amber and I picked up one of our gates that we had there so that we could. Actually, we picked up 2 gates. We picked up a gate for the goat pen and then a gate for the garden. And now we know that now we know how big it needs to be, and we can build the front side of the fence. But it'll probably be after it quits raining, because I don't see us getting out in the rain and doing it.
Yeah, it's not that big of a pressing thing to do.
Yeah, but I do. Actually, while it's raining, that would be a good time for us to sit down and kind of plan out where we're going to plant everything.
Yeah, we do need to do that.
We do need to do that, because I need to make a space for the asparagus that we have to plant. That's got to have its own permanent home.
Right.
And then
there's quite a few things need to have permanent spots.
Yes. I'm thinking a lot of our, like, perennial herbs, I'm thinking of planting around the fruit trees and stuff. I'm a big fan of companion planting. And so I'm going to plant any herbs and stuff around the fruit trees that I can that'll help with soil erosion around the fruit trees and help, maybe it'll put nitrogen or something back in the soil for the fruit trees. And
yeah, there's a lot of different ones that, take care of the bug issues that take so it's always good to look into what plants grow best with each other and the benefits of doing so. So, yeah, that's what hopefully those will all do, but there's still quite a few plants that need to be in a permanent spot.
She said, I have more plants than I need. That is literally me every year.
Right, but really, is it more than you need?
We actually need to up.
We need.
We need to up pot our tomatoes. And then we're probably going to realize, oh dang, we have like 100 tomato plants.
And I'm okay with that.
Amber went a little crazy when she was putting the seeds in the soil.
They're tiny seeds.
And I bet every single one of them produced 2 plants.
I tried. They're small seeds. They just do what they want.
She said, I always make a planting plan and then I don't go by it 100%. Riley's right. I spend all this time planning it out and then I'm like, okay, whatever. But sometimes if I can figure out where my big plants need to go, like my tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, squash, you know, those things that take up a lot of space. I can figure out where to fit everything else in at.
Make it work. Make
Yeah.
it work.
Yep.
Uh,
Comfrey does good around fruit trees. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But I need to order. I actually dug up some comfrey at our old house. But the plants were still pretty small. And they've been sitting in that bucket for like a week. So I don't know if they're going to survive or not. But I am going to try to plant those. But I do need to order some more comfrey roots offline. And then plant them around all the bottoms of the trees. Because they also make a really good like edge thing. Because they're kind of like big and have big pretty leaves. And they even have flowers that come off of them sometimes. But they, yeah. I need more comfrey.
Right? I have to remember that.
Yeah.
I probably won't, but somebody will have to remember that.
Yeah. Draw a plot map on paper. I have, Dad. I even have my irrigation system all lined out and everything.
I'm sure that it'll look absolutely nothing like the plans by the time it's done.
Hey,
I mean, not like we learned that from our father.
Okay, but when it comes to the irrigation system, I need it to be exact because I'm only going to have enough stuff to like. And then I did not know how much effort there was that went into planning an irrigation system. Because you got to worry about water pressure, you got to worry about a regulator, you got to worry about how much pressure can this water timer handle? How many feet of hose is going to take up that much pressure? How many little heads can you have? And what setting do you have to have them on? And how much water do the plants need? And oh my gosh. I spent probably a solid day and a half planning out our irrigation system.
Wiley, so you can have her back now.
Okay, but that irrigation system is going to save us so much time because with a big garden, we don't want to be out there literally all day long taking turns watering and stuff.
Yeah, no.
So I've got this wireless Wi-Fi timer. I'll set it all on my phone, and it'll water the tomatoes like twice a week. But it'll only water, you know, the stuff that likes less water once a week.
Like this is a Wiley list.
And then we're gonna have a tank that holds the water, and it's gonna have a solar system of its own. It's gonna be awesome.
So Wiley knows that. Well, at least he knows now.
Yeah. He has known this was coming. We did an automatic watering system at our old place in our garden, and it helped so much. But we learned a lot from it. We've actually done it 2 times before. The first time we learned, do not run your rows downhill, because then all your water ends up at the bottom of the hill.
Uh-huh.
So then the next time we split it up and we did it in like smaller spots, but we didn't section it out. Or we only had a couple sections, and then we didn't have enough pressure for them to all work. So some of them got a lot of water and some of them got none. I did my research this time.
Right? You're like, I figured it out.
Yeah. Thanks to AI. I am not an engineer, but with ChatGPT's help, I'm confident that it's going to work this time. I will only be able to run one zone at a time, which is going to be okay. Yeah.
Wiley says, I know. Why do you think I'm getting this dump trailer so I can go work?
Oh my gosh, there's been a lot of comments since I started talking. I spent the day taking my 102-year-old dad out shopping and grabbed a bite to eat. That is so awesome, Mary. Mix up the seeds and be surprised what comes up.
Right? It's like garden roulette.
Yeah. I got my daughters wanting gardens this year. Heck yeah, that is an accomplishment. I'm going to say good night, y'all. Bye, Sandra. Okay, I also got one hooked on hydroponics and the other one now wants one. Do you actually have like a hydroponic system, or do you use one of the like countertop ones, or what kind of hydroponic system do you have? So Wiley and I have looked into that. I had one of the ones that, actually I had a couple of the ones that you sit on the counter, and they're just kind of impractical, especially for us now, because we have limited electricity. Wow, the camper looks great. We are in a different camper.
Yeah, this is a different one, not the one that we've been working on.
Yeah. Wiley better get his notepad out. Don't worry about it, Emily. I've already got a notepad. I've already got everything written down.
She's already made him the list.
Yeah.
That's why he's got to go work somewhere else.
Yeah.
That guy down the lane no longer needs his truck fixed or something.
Yeah.
He needs to go find something else to do.
Yeah, I actually am confident with how I have it planned out. I've planned out every single detail of this. I think that I could do it.
Yep.
I love going out and watering my garden. Okay, I do too, to an extent. I don't want to be doing it for hours and hours because I get sunburned.
Yeah, and we have a lot of other things that need to be
and I have
done.
I don't have time to just stand there and water a huge garden. So I need an automatic system. Dr. P said, tired mama. Why do you think I'm getting this dump trailer? Yeah. Yeah, yum, tomato plants, bucket of water, and salt shaker time. Amen.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we're all gonna be fighting over the tomatoes as soon as they turn red.
Dad said, just make it a gravity fed through drip hoses. No, Dad, I don't do simple.
Why would she do that, Dad?
Yeah.
You know, y'all are related.
Yeah. So I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that would just be too easy.
Yeah. That sounds so good. I'm learning I can't water all our plants the same. I'm new with herbs and flowers. Jen, I'm still learning that. I know, I'm to the point where I know some things don't like as much water as other things, but I can't name them off.
Right?
So that's why when I organize my beds, this row is going to all require the same amount of water. And this row is going to all require the same amount of water. And then I'll plant the same, those kinds of plants together. And then I just know that one only needs to stay on for 30 minutes and then tomatoes need to stay on for an hour or whatever.
Right.
So mainly when we organize the garden, it's mainly going to be we're going to be grouping things together that require the same type of soil, the same amount of water,
and hopefully
and then help each other grow.
And hopefully can have the same type of companion plants to help them all.
Yeah. Something must have gotten done charging, Wiley, because the generator just changed.
Right? I can tell because my lights.
Yeah. It's sad you need moderate res. Why people want to be
Moderators?
Oh, moderators, yeah. Yeah, Sharon, there's some people, they're keyboard warriors. They just like to leave ugly comments or be nasty. Sometimes we get really nasty, dirty comments, and
people are gross.
People are gross. Yeah.
Really gross.
Some things you can just think that and not have to say it or type it,
Right? But some people just feel the need to really have to put it out there.
A double 2-tier hydroponic system. That sounds interesting. Emily said, congrats on your daughter. It's hers. Just so you'll know, in case you didn't know, it's hers.
Auntie just likes to hold her.
Yes, I do. Too bad there isn't somewhere you can sell your seedlings where you don't have to be the one doing it. Actually, Kathleen, I was working on a deal with the local feed store here, and they were going to buy their plants from me instead of from, a large distributor. But I couldn't get my crap together. I don't have my greenhouse from Oklahoma. We're running on limited power. I wouldn't be able to keep my greenhouse warm enough for the seedlings to germinate and grow. And there was just a whole bunch of issues that I couldn't get past to do that on a large enough scale. So, plus I would want it to look professional. I'd want professionally made stickers and pots that all look the same, and I'd have to invest in all of the dirt, and we're just not in a position right now to invest all of that. So maybe next year, but then, you know, the lady at the owner of the feed store told me, don't forget about me next year. So I'm going to shoot for that, but we'll see. You need an old pioneer hat. I do. I don't even know what it would look like. Don't send me a bonnet. I don't want a bonnet.
Right?
No. So 4 sections with 20 cells each. Huh. I'll have to look that up and see. Is it something you can build yourself, or is it something you had to buy? Because it'd be cool to incorporate some sort of like aquaponics thing into, or hydroponics. I don't know the difference between aquaponics and hydroponics. To be able to incorporate that in our garden space somehow, that would be really neat.
Right.
You got this. Yes, we do. She said, I don't burn easy. I do. Oh, she said a bonnet. After she said you need an old pioneer hat, and she said a bonnet. I didn't see that. We fight over the first tomato. Not me. I just don't even tell anybody. If I find it first, I get it.
Right? Right? Are we talking about the first tomato, like, on the plant, or the first one that I see and don't tell anybody about? Because there could be, like, 5 or 6 first tomatoes.
Yeah. And I might eat all of them. Nah. Hey, Ark from Adelaide, South Australia. Welcome. Just curious, what time is it where you guys are? Everybody can answer that question. What time is it where you are? It's like almost 10 o'clock at night here.
Yeah.
Hopefully gross commenters get blocked. Our moderators usually do a pretty good job of getting rid of them.
Yeah. All the people.
Oh my goodness, Mary said, my other brother was taking a bath and the lamp fell into the water. Man, did he scream. None of us would take a bath until my dad fixed the lighting.
Oh my God, that would be horrible.
That is horrible. A friend of ours has a nursery. He gave us big round tubs. I can't wait to get tomatoes growing and cucumbers and squash and peppers. Yes. Can I still have a baby? I don't want any more babies. I am good. I will just love this one. And then I'll wait for more grandbabies to come along. And then I'll love those ones. And be perfectly content. I do not want another baby.
Right? We can share my last baby.
Yes. Yes. Wiley said, no, Sharon, shh.
Oh, Wiley, if she gets too baby crazy, I'll just bring the baby over in the middle of the night once, and it'll stop that whole nonsense.
Oh, she said she got it on Amazon. Okay. I'll look it up. Hydroponic takes food. Aquaponics, you feed the fish, and the fish feed the plants. Gotcha. So
Okay.
aquaponics is probably what I want to do. So who is the designated daily garden weeder? Whichever kid wants to talk back.
Right? Whoever isn't listening the best gets to go pull the weeds.
Yeah. To be honest, though, I usually try to keep up with them, but then come the end of summer, my garden is taken over with weeds.
Oh, yeah, by the end of the summer, it's just, it's done.
Once it gets, like, too hot to be out there all day pulling weeds, that's when they win. And I'm not ashamed of it. I will, our garden might start out as a Pinterest garden, but then, by the end of the summer, it looks like a jungle.
It'll be overrun by everything.
Yep.
All the food's gonna be delicious.
Wiggle, wiggle. Illinois, so it's 9:50. They're the same time we are. 1 p.m. 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
In Australia. 9:50. 3:50 a.m. in England. 7:50.
I don't necessarily try to be awake at 3:50 a.m., but it tends to happen, especially the last couple of nights.
10:50. I'll send you my cowboy hat.
Alright.
I don't know if I want to wear your stinky old hat, Dad. I had a gardening hat, and then I let Lily wear it, and I don't think I've seen it since. That's usually how things go. But she looks so cute in my hat, and then I never see it again.
Yeah, that's the problem with kids.
It's all good here until I get overwhelmed canning. That's going to be us this year.
Mm-hmm. Especially with the million of tomato plants.
If we don't eat them all. Seriously, that's my biggest struggle during gardening season, is to actually like preserve some of it and not just eat it all while it's fresh and delicious.
Right. That's the hardest part.
Or keeping the kids out of the garden enough to where it
produces.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't even have to feed them during the summer, because they'll just wander around and eat stuff. And I'll be like, why aren't these tomatoes producing anything? I'm growing them so that they can get green and then disappear.
Right? Don't even get a chance to see them turn red. They're
Yeah.
just gone.
Willow's eyes are open. Yeah, she wakes up every now and then. Ouch, I'm getting sore sitting like this though. That's better. Canning and weeding never both get done. That's gonna be my excuse too.
Yeah. Just
unfortunately, it's gonna be hot doing either of them.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Gonna have like a canning station outside under some misters. With an air conditioner blowing on us.
Hey, you turn on the misters and it drops at like 20 degrees. And then you put a fan on and you're like, dang, turn the wind down.
It's cold.
Because it's cold, yeah. That's what we do during the summer. We hook up the mister. When it gets really hot, you just turn on the mister for a while. It drops the temperature, and then the fan makes you cool off, and it's nice.
I bet.
The only problem is then you're wet. And everything else is wet.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that.
Got a stand-up freezer so I can do some freezing and less canning. We just have a small freezer, so we won't be able to do much freezing. It's all gonna have to be canned.
And that one freezer is gonna be completely full of my breast milk by the end of the month. So.
Yeah. We've got our own personal dairy over here.
Can you make breast milk cheese?
You would have to like lie to me and tell me it was just regular milk.
It's just normal cheese. Don't worry about it.
Why is this the best ever? I hope you remember how you made this.
It's only seasonal.
Yeah, it's seasonal. My grandfather used to tell us that we had to weed the garden to find the garden elves who worked on the little ones. That's funny. I can accommodate all but the AC, Wiley said. Yes. So we need to build a gazebo in the garden like we were talking. And there needs to be a vegetable washing station with our stainless steel sink that we have. And then we can also set up like the outdoor camp stove thing that we have. And then we can can out there too.
Right? We can do all sorts of stuff right there in the garden.
There's not going to be any canning on our stove in the kitchen though, because the flames don't get big enough to get those pots hot.
If Wiley runs out of creamer, just give him some of Willow's. Wiley keeps joking about, putting some in a milk container and tricking the kids.
Yeah. I don't get many weeds except in the paths, which I take care of by putting plastic down and then put pea gravel down this year. That'll be awesome. I don't know that we'll have gravel this year.
Oh, you got stuff to say over there?
But I think that, I'm going to try to get bale of hay, like a round bale from last year that isn't good for animals anymore, and at least spread that out over the garden? Are you just uncomfortable? Do I have you all folded up?
Wiley, please, Lord, call me with an approval for my dump trailer tomorrow. Keep on praying, Wiley. Keep on praying.
She likes to be on her side. She doesn't really like to be on her back.
Yeah. She doesn't like her back or laying, like, flat on her stomach.
Now I can't read comments.
Right?
My hands are full. I'll make it work.
She is so tiny, and she's actually gotten bigger, but she is still so tiny. Oh, sweet.
Bye, Mary. Good night. The plastic in the walkways does sound like a good idea. She said, but I have been working on this garden for like 6 years. So we've had several years into our other garden in Oklahoma, and this one's brand new. So we're starting from scratch on a limited budget. So it's not going to be perfect this year.
Right? But
if we get food out of it this
it'll
year,
work.
if we get it established and then get some food out of it, I will be happy. But I'm already confident that it's gonna be better than our garden in Oklahoma, just because of the quality of the soil that we have here. The soil is so much better than the sandy stuff we had in Oklahoma. All we had was sand and clay. You look all crooked and weird.
Right? She tends to
Get that way sometimes?
Yeah. Well, because you want to put her, like, on her stomach to burp her on your chest, but she doesn't like being on her stomach.
Yeah.
So as you put her on her stomach, she tries to twist to the side.
Right.
Wiley asking why Will making his Fred cry. Jen won't stop pinching her.
His Willow Fred. Hey, Tease World, how are you? Happy to see that we made it through the storms. They're not over yet. Well, we have more storms coming, I guess. But yeah, we've just gotten rain. You started out in containers, now it is all high raised beds. That is awesome. Last year, a couple years ago, we built some raised beds. And then we realized how much material it took to fill them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not starting out with raised beds here. The idea is we'll add a little dirt every year. And
eventually have raised beds.
Yeah, and eventually have raised beds. So
we're going to grow into the raised bed idea.
Yeah,
we
are.
Grow into it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. My grandson is a belly sleeper. I'm a belly sleeper too. Either on my belly or my left side. That's where I'm most comfortable.
Right, yeah, I usually sleep on my left.
Oh, I live in an apartment in town, so I have to buy soil. Oh, yes. Luckily, we have a tiller for our tractor, so Wiley just goes up in the woods where we've cleared already, and he tills the leaves into this topsoil, and then he scoops it up. Good night, Rose. Oh, right, yeah. Wiley brought home a dump truck load full of chicken crap the other day. And, but we can't use it till next year. So, yeah. It's an investment in next summer's garden.
Alright.
We just have to look at it for a year.
Alright, it'll be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We are good up here. I'm praying the storms die down soon. Where are you at, Tease World? The kits you can buy suck. I am having to rebuild them, but using 2x3s and wood fence pickets. Yeah, we used cut off wood off the sawmill, is what we had used on ours. And it's a lot of pressure. Dirt puts a lot of pressure on those sides, and so you definitely can't build them out of cheap material if you want them to last a long time. I want to till our chicken run. That would probably be a good idea. Hey, AR Blessed Life, how's it going? I think we've been on here an hour.
Right? I was just thinking I'm
Yeah.
tired.
Right. It's 10 o'clock.
Right? It is way past my bedtime.
Get with Country Road Cure for some rabbit poo.
Or maybe
I thought
it's
about
just
that.
because I wake up too early.
Right. Because she wakes you up before dawn.
Right, and then I just stay awake because by the time I'm done feeding and pumping, it's light out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why not drink 3 pots of coffee? Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. And now you're tired.
Alright, now I'm very tired.
I'm tired too.
Especially when Jen wants them 3.5 feet tall is what Wiley says.
Yeah, that way I don't have to bend over so far to reach the weeds. I mean, go big or go home, right?
Right? If you're gonna do something, go all out.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're gonna go to bed. Yeah?
Yep, sounds
All
good
right.
to me.
Alright, guys, thanks for joining us. I think we're gonna go ahead and go to bed. I know I'm tired.
We'll see you tomorrow on Wiley's channel, Working with Wiley at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Right, don't forget about that. And then me again, or us again on Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we're
you guys-
sitting here drinking coffee.
right? Right, definitely need coffee or bed. I think I need bed more than coffee right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, good night, guys.
Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out.
Right, please do. We'll see y'all next time. Let's see if I can get that. Hey, get over here.
It's wiggling away from you.
Right, it keeps moving.